Today I'm going to show you how I use the MS-70CDR and pocket operators together.
Freebie.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Peter Allen Clark. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. Okay, so even though I've only had the MS-70CDR in my hands, thank you to Zounds.com, by the way, for sending me one out, for a couple of days, I've already gotten several requests from folks asking me to use it with a pocket operator because they've been having some issues getting the Zoom to maintain power, to stay turned on when using batteries as its main power source rather than the wall jack there, again, when using it with a pocket operator. So I figured out a way that kind of works for me. So let me show you what I did first, and this did not work. So right out of the gate, I plugged in, by the way, we've got the PO32 Tonic here. I just plugged in my 1/8" stereo cable, put a little, one of these 1/8" to 1/4" doodads on there, and plugged it into the L mono jack on the input, and indeed the pedal did turn on. However, let's see if I can get it to replicate the problem. Now watch it work perfectly. Yeah, sure, now it's going to work perfectly. But I started getting some issues where the pedal would just randomly power off. Classic. It is not going to do it now, is it? That's just how those things go. So I guess if this does just work for you like this, then perfect. That's how you do it. But if not, if it does start turning off, if you do start having power issues, let me show you the solution I came up with. I found one of these here, which is a stereo female jack, and then it splits it into two separate ring and tip male jacks here. Found this adapter, and basically what I did is I took the same output of my pocket operator, that 1/8" cable there, with the adapter to the 1/4". This is stereo, by the way. Plugged it into this adapter, and that splits our pocket operator's stereo output, which, yes, this does have a stereo output, splits it into a left and right. Now, the reason a pocket operator has a stereo output is because that's how it handles its sync with things like Volcas and other pocket operators, anything that uses a 3.5mm sync jack. But anytime you're not using it in a sync mode, if you're just in the normal output mode, the left and right are just complete mirrors of each other. So either one of these outputs here can plug right into the input of our pedal. We can just let the other one dangle around, and from my experience, we will have a very stable connection between these two pieces of gear. So to illustrate that, I figured we would just go ahead and have a little jam. I'm just going to do a little bit of improv. Let's go ahead and pick a effects chain here to use. Something fun, I'm not sure. This one's called Corona. That seems appropriate. Sure, maybe inappropriate, I don't know. All right, let's actually go in really quick and find something to boost this level a bit here. So I'm going to go into my dynamic effects. I am really bad at like audio type stuff when it comes to like compressors and EQs and all of that stuff. So bear with me here. I'm just going to hopefully boost the level up a little bit. This looks fine. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and throw some hi-hats in here. An open one right there, and get jamming. So here we go. So there we have it. There's, about an 8-minute or so jam, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, but we didn't lose power on the MS-70CDR. Definitely had some fun in there, too. I really like being able to go into the effects chain. Go into the effects chain here and just lift up effects and swap them around in the chain. It's a great way to not only experiment with your sound, but just kind of learn the, generally preferred order of effects, which is something I was never really taught. Of course, just being a drummer, I never really had reason to learn that. So definitely a great feature to have in the MS-70CDR. I am really enjoying this pedal. Also, I'm not sure if the deal's still going on, but I believe at least in the United States, you can pick this up right now at most retailers, including Zounds.com, for $119. At least you could yesterday. So $119 US. Absolute steal for a fantastic piece of gear. Grab yourself one of these splitters too if you want to use it with the pocket operator. I recommend it. Like I said, it's been very, very stable for me so far, and I haven't had any issues. You might just have one of these laying around as well. They're just literally, like I showed you, just this here. Just make sure it actually splits it into a separate tip and ring. Male plug there, 1/4 inch, and you'll be good to go. I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.